Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Punji. Today we will understand details on midcap funds. We will see which are the top midcap funds, best midcap funds to invest now, what returns midcap funds has generated in last 5 years, 3 years and 1 year, benefits of midcap funds and tax on capital gains. Before we proceed on today's topic, kindly subscribe this channel, like the videos and share with people interested on investment in mutual funds. What are mid-cap mutual funds? Mid-cap mutual funds are equity funds that invest in the mid-sized companies of India. The companies are some of the fastest growing companies in India and are at a stage today's leaders were a few years back. Midcap funds predominantly invest in equity share of companies with a market capitalization between rupees 5,000 crore to rupees 20,000 crore. These midcap companies are ranked from 101 to 250 depending on their market capitalization. The Securities Exchange Board of India (SEBI) evaluates and ranks these companies. The best mid-cap mutual funds have the potential to produce greater returns than large-cap funds. Now, let us check the benefits of mid-cap funds. First one, significant growth potential. Mid-cap companies are probable future large-cap companies. This gives them great expansion potential. During this journey, they can deliver huge returns and outperform large-cap mutual funds. Second, diversification. The distribution of investment among stocks of different mid-cap companies cushions them against economic shocks. As a result, the best mid-cap mutual funds bear lesser risk compared to direct investment in such stocks. By investing in a mid-cap fund, investors can capture the growth potential of mid-cap funds without company-specific risks. Third, low investment amount. Individuals can start investing as low as rupees 500 in mid-cap equity-based funds. It allows investors to diversify their investments across different schemes to minimize concentrated risk. One more benefit is transparency. The Securities Exchange Board of India (SEBI) closely mandates all mid-cap mutual funds to display their NAVs, expense ratios, and month-end portfolios on their websites. The apex body also closely regulates these data. Now, parallelly, also see risk of mid-cap funds. The mid-cap funds carry the same set of risks that any other equity fund comes with. The fund is exposed to market risk and business risk. However, this fund is less risky than a small cap and sector funds but riskier than large cap or blue chip funds. This risk can be mitigated to a great extent by staying invested for a long period. Who should invest in mid-cap funds? Investors looking at options to accumulate wealth faster by willing to take some risk can invest in mid-cap funds. Investors who are ready to face volatility of these stocks in expectation of excellent returns may invest in these funds. Now, what about taxation on mid-cap funds? Short-term capital gain tax, that is STCG. STCG is applicable at 15% on capital gains if investors sell the mutual funds units within 12 months of purchase. This is regardless of the total amount of capital returns. Second, long-term capital gain tax. If the holding period of the sold unit is more than 1 year, LTCG tax will be applicable at 10% on the gains exceeding rupees 1 lakh. Note that any amount up to rupees 1 lakh in a financial year is exempted from this tax. TDS. Any dividend from mid-cap funds exceeding rupees 5,000 in a financial year is applicable for 10% TDS. Now let's check out which are the top mid-cap funds in terms of AUM. First one is HDFC Midcap Opportunities Fund with AUM of 32,000 crores. Second number is Kotak Emerging Equity Fund. Then Axis Midcap Fund. Fourth is DSP Midcap Fund. And last one is Nippon India Growth Fund with AUM of 12,000 crores. But AUM cannot be sole criteria for fund selections. Let us check which funds are in top 5 if returns of 3 years are to be seen. This is unbelievable. All top 5 have generated returns above CAGR 30% per year in last 3 years. Best one being PGIM, India Midcap Opportunity Fund with average 44% per year. Quant Midcap Fund with 41% per year. AUM of this fund is quite low compared with funds appeared in top 5 with respect to total asset under management. SBI Magnum Midcap Fund is with decent AUM and has generated growth of 33% per year. Fourth in list is Edelweiss Midcap Fund. Fifth one is Mirai Asset Midcap Fund with 32% per year. In our earlier analysis on large cap fund, from Mirai was in top 2, that is Mirai Asset Large Cap Fund. Now let's check out 5-year performances. Any consistent player? Well, great. So many funds are consistent and featuring in top 5 with respect to 5-year CAGR returns. Quant Midcap Fund, PGIM India Midcap Fund, Axis Midcap Fund, Edelweiss Midcap Fund, Kotak Emerging Funds. Deviations are not as high as returns of 3-year CAGR. It is ranging between 17 to 22% per year. Even in case of expense ratio, differences is not that wide to select or avoid any particular fund. Past performance of funds are just reference points. Their performance may not get repeated in future. So to decide top funds, let us see what rating agencies are saying. We have selected which are given best ratings by Morningstar, Value Research and CRISIL. So these are the funds which either of agency has given top ratings, and mostly these funds were appearing top performers under 3 and 5 years category. Morningstar's best rating is to Axis Midcap Fund and Edelweiss. Value Research given best ratings to Quant, PGIM and Axis. And CRISIL rated Quant and PGIM are the best ones. Now considering all the facts, we selected following 3 funds. First one, Axis Midcap Fund. It is at number 3 in terms of AUM. It is at number 3 in terms of 5-year CAGR, generated around 19% per year. Also rated by 2 agencies, that is Morningstar and Value Research. Second one is PGIM, India Midcap Opportunity Fund. It has generated average 44% per annum in last 3 years, around 22% per annum in horizon of 5 years. This is with expense ratio of just 0.40 and also top rated by 2 agencies, that is Value Research and CRISIL. Its AUM is not that low, it's around rupees 6,600 crores. Even though Quant and Edelweiss is amongst top performers in 3 years and 5 years horizon, but their AUM is very low, and larger the AUM, more secure it is. I mean comparatively, so we will select Kotak Emerging Equity Fund as third choice. It's with second highest AUM of rupees 22,000 crores, generated average 17% per year in horizon of last 5 years, and expense ratio is 0.49. So these are my views and selection. One can have different views. Share your feedback in comments. If you wish to invest through me, and mail me at deeptirathimf@gmail.com and or write in comments, we will connect with you. Before saying thanks and bye, I repeat, kindly subscribe this channel, like the videos, and share with people interested on investment in mutual funds. Thanks for watching.